walks, and then you guys get interrupted. Like someone
Okay.
just walks in the infirmary, and she kind of like walks in and like kind of like stops for a second, and like looks around, and kind of walks a little bit more slowly, and is like, "Are you the doctor?" And like says it to both of you.
Setter's just like, I'm the doctor.
Like holds up her hand. I think I need some stitches or something.
Setter grabs it, looks at it up close, and she's just like, or something.
Charging's like, no, it wasn't a big deal at first. But now the bleeding won't stop.
A lot of blood for the fingers. A lot of blood vessels.
She nods like, apparently.
Um,
Iris gets out of their way and it goes by a bunch of it. Stays. Yeah.
just like, Setter will ask you, like, could you take her upstairs? We're pointing to, like, nobody.
She nods. Yeah, I can manage it.
Can you? Do you go ask Girl for help?
How big is nobody?
How big is Iris?
I think she's like 5'8",
Man,
160.
Okay, yeah,
it's a
she's
bunch.
smaller
It's a
than you.
bunch of dead weight.
It's basically just, yeah, that's the big thing. That it's a bunch of dead
Yeah.
weights.
Dead weight's
Yeah,
dead weight's
so-
a lot.
Yeah, so she like looks at it like, I can get Earl to do it. Want me to get Princey?
Just get whoever, or I'll be done with this. She looks at it again. In a little while. And then she goes back to asking, it's like, how long ago? Or how recent was this?
Few
the injury.
hours.
Just like, do you
Wasn't
still
it-
have the digits? I might be able to do something with them.
She's like,
Probably won't get feeling back, but No, you'll-
nah, ditched
fingers.
those.
too bad. I don't say that to her. It's just personally too bad. It's like, well, all right, we'll have a seat, and like leads her to. I don't think we ever actually said the number, but I'm just gonna say her. Yeah, the last empty bed.
Yeah.
And starts doing what she needs to do.
How much stock do you got?
I have 4.
Okay, yeah, you can. I'm gonna say you have enough supplies to go ahead and deal with that shit.
Yeah.
I don't know how you deal with.
I don't know how I deal with this either.
Uh,
I mean, so it's kind of just. This was the moonlighting move, right?
Yeah,
So, would it just get taken care of? Do I spend
Yeah,
the stock?
I think it just gets taken care of.
Oh, cool. So,
That's what I was asking. If you had like no stock, then no.
no, she's got 4 stock. We restocked. Finally, for like the first time ever.
Yeah, so
And so I'll ask her, see if, well, I don't know, Setter's kind of a mob doc and doesn't really care what happened to people.
I mean, but do you still make small talk anyway?
Yeah,
Okay.
she'll ask her, like, name and stuff like that.
So yeah, you ask her like, "What's her name?" And she's like, "Name, name." That's a good question. She like thinks about it for a second and is like, "No, that's a shitty name." Jeanette. Sure, Jeanette.
Well,
Wow.
Jeanette? Okay. I don't have anything to say to her, really.
Yeah, she's just like she
Already-
she mumbles like at times when like you do something that hurts a lot. She just mumbles something that a fucking bitch and how she fucked her life over and now killed everybody. Now what is she gonna do? No place to go. Fucking mumbles to herself. But
Oh,
there is that air of she's just saying words, but she actually seems pretty worried about all this shit. Like, legitimately pretty concerned.
well, I do believe that we are hiring, so to speak.
Hiring? For what exactly?
We've got security work, scavenging work.
Not very good at security. She chuckles.
You said you killed everybody.
No, she killed everybody. Not me.
Yeah,
She did this too, and she like holds up her hand.
It's like,
Don't know why. We were just trying to do some fucking business. Not very professional, you know, just cutting someone's fingers off just because she's trying to do her job.
Oh.
She's trying to stay alive, you know.
Setter's like, it's rarely professional to cut someone's fingers off. I've had to do it a few times. You know, bad grenades, a few cases of gangrene, but those are the exceptions.
She thought it was a good negotiating tactic for some reason. Nobody gives a shit about me. And why she thought that. She's just like, oh, here's some person trying to do their fucking job so they can survive in this shitty world and I'll just ruin their life. Make it so they don't have a life if anybody gets a hold of them.
Well, you're not dead.
Yet.
You're not gonna die. And now's the time where she like finishes the wrapping. It's like we're pretty good on that front.
She's like, I'm not talking about this. This ain't gonna kill me.
Nope, not anymore.
People will, though.
They often do.
Anyway, thanks. And she, like, digs into her pocket and, like, pulls out, a pack of cigarettes. And she's like, looks at it longingly. And then it hands it to you. Like, sort of dejected. There. We square, then?
I think we're square.
She nods.
It was for 2 barter.
I imagine a full pack of cigarettes is worth more than
Cool.
one would think.
It's like a goddamn fortune.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like a goddamn fortune to me.
There have been times in this campaign where I wish Setter had a cigarette. So she finally makes some money and she's just gonna smoke it all.
Yeah, she's like looking at you like, shit, I should have smoked one of those before I handed it over.
Setter's like, really, if you don't have anywhere to go, we can find work for you here. You can find a place here.
Appreciate the offer, but I don't want to cause you guys any trouble.
Sorry, what did you say her name was? I'll just ask her. It's like, sorry, I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again? It's been a weird day.
She thinks about it. It's like, Janet, I think. Sure.
It's like, sure, Janet. You don't really know who we are. We're the ones who usually cause trouble.
Yeah, but I hear you're trying to make a place for yourselves finally, and I don't want you to get fucked over because of me.
We're trying to make a place, but not just for ourselves.
She's like, yeah, really? You actually give a shit about the people in this town?
I do.
Like looks a little bit like impressed. Gives like the not bad face. First one I've seen in a while.
I didn't go to 8 years of post-apocalyptic medical school because it pays well.
She laughs. Yeah, sure you didn't. Though it does pay well. She looks at the cigarettes.
It does pay well for the first time.
So she's like, as I said, not much use in security. What can I do for you?
Well,
Anything that... It's best to keep me on the down low, though. Any public shit, not my alley. Can't know I'm alive, you know? Or I'm dead.
who's that? Who can't know?
Didn't think you guys were the asking questions type.
You've been answering them all without me asking, so.
She like rubs your neck a bit. She's like, yeah. Oh, you know the usual shit, right? Most powerful people in the city. Want your dad once in a while.
Like, I don't think Earl even knows who you are.
She like laughs. It's like, I don't think I know who Earl is either.
It's the most powerful man in the city.
Surprised I haven't met him.
Yeah, well,
Probably better that way. I don't need to get on anybody else's bad side.
it's a dangerous person to be on the wrong side of. Good man to be on the right side of.
I think I'll just stay away from him then. Rather
You know,
risk it going.
I think you saw him when you came in.
Was that him? Big guy? With the
Front door.
bones and shit?
That's him. That's our king.
Most powerful man in the city is your doorman.
Yes, he is.
And what does that make you?
Well, I'm just the doctor.
Got a name, Doc?
It's like most people call me Setter. My mom called me Key.
Well, pleasure to meet you then, Setter. If you got a room for someone like me here, I'd love to take it.
I think we do. For now, you gotta stick around for a night anyway. Down here, though.
So I was like, of course, I wouldn't go running around your house without permission. That wouldn't be very good manners.
I just wanna make sure we keep your hand clean and closed and doing well.
I hope you would, if it's costing me that much.
She says, all right, Janet, I've gotta go do some rounds. We'll see each other again.
That's cool. You got another member in your fucking place.
Yay.
The supposed dead Janet? What name was it again?
Janet.
I think it,
No, I was character joke. A funny GM.
I like it. I'm just gonna like Jean, Jenny. It'll be one of those TV show gags where always call her a different name.
Okay, so
I call her
Um,
fingers.
She couldn't have just held on to them. Could have reattached them.
I think she was too busy driving. And
That's fair.
yeah.
Do we get her car and assault rifle?
I mean,
They're probably parked outside.
her. Do you check? She didn't say